Five predictions for the Imola Grand Prix. The Formula One circus lands on the shores of Europe this weekend as F1 fans across the continent rejoice at not having to get up at 3 in the morning to enjoy the sport we love. With lots of drama in the paddock after the week off, let's review my five predictions for the 2025 Formula One AWS Grand Prix. Wait, they've called it what? Screw that. The 2025 Imola Grand Prix. Number 5, Return of the Flav. With Alpine losing team principal Oliver Oakes this week, the man that was banned for life from this sport not so long ago for race fixing, using one of his drivers as cannon fodder, takes main control of the team. I'm expecting Flavio Briatore to be everywhere this weekend, as both him and the team test how welcome Flav is in the F1 paddock by his colleagues, but more importantly by the fans. Prepare for everything you digest over the race weekends. Come with an order of Flav. Number 4, title twist. Is it just me or has everything been going far too smoothly for the main title contenders for the Drivers' Championship this year? In a sport of such fine margins, to quote The Simpsons,
everything's coming up Millhouse.
This weekend I'm predicting one of the leaders of the pack will come unstuck. With gravel traps and walls to contend with, I think we're going to see a DNF or an out of points finish for one of the major players on the title stage. Perhaps Oscar beaches it in a gravel trap, or Max gets race-ending damage to the underfloor. Someone is going to experience a twist in their title tail. Number 3, Ferrari fever. Maybe this is just the old romantic in me, but with Formula One landing in the wonderful landscape of Italy to kick off the European leg of the F1 World Tour, and the Tifosi out in full force, and let's be honest, they are probably some of the most hard done by fans in all of F1, I think a storyline podium may be on the cards this weekend. Now, based on performance, surely that means that Leclerc is odds-on favourite to take that third step on the podium. Let's be honest here, third is an extreme best-case scenario for the prancing horse at the moment, given their performance deficit to the likes of McLaren, Red Bull and Mercedes. But if we're going full Love Actually romantic fairy tale here, it would be a dream for Sir Lewis Hamilton to get his first podium for Ferrari, and no, we're not counting sprints here as they just don't count, in his first Italian race for Ferrari. Hey, a guy can be a dreamer, right? Number 2, Yuki Oh. Okay, elephant in the room, Red Bull have a second driver problem. More importantly, they have a problem with not leaving them alone long enough to establish themselves in the team. They are desperately trying to combat that image problem with Yuki Tsunoda by constantly praising him publicly and making clear that they're going to give him the time that he needs. However, Helmut Marko cannot help himself. This has been seen time and again. The man has a problem. With the rumour mill flying right now about the future of Christian Horner, and with the massive deficit Red Bull clearly have in the Constructors' Championship, I expect that the urge to distract from the Horner stories and the real panic about the Constructors' standings to lead to some quiet press briefing from the energy station about Yuki needing to put in some performances and bring home some major points, or else head to the saddest club in F1. No, not the Paddock Club when it runs out of champagne, but the Red Bull Rehouse Second Drivers Club, which, hell, at this rate is going to have more members than the World Champions Club. And number 1, the podium. Okay, David, stop being a pussy and give us your call. Who is winning Imola? Well, I think Lando is going to come back to Europe feeling he has something to prove, and I think we are going to see a determined driver that can produce a magic weekend. I've seen a lot of people writing the young Brit off during this weekend off, and I think he is going to make a statement on Sunday. So my prediction for the podium at Imola is going to be Lando Norris in first, Max Verstappen second, and Charles Leclerc third. Yes, I know I just did a bit about Lewis taking the podium, but that was romantic David talking, and if we are being serious here, Leclerc is the most likely option. So that's my 5 predictions for the 2025 Formula One Imola Grand Prix. But what are yours? Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen, or how wrong and stupid I am. And if you enjoyed this, drop me a follow for more content over the weekend ahead.